Hi Collective, welcome to my channel Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be a little reading that I wanted to upload. I just did a reading, very beautiful, off the elementals, of the oracle, the lights, and the dreams. And, you know, it was about the energies surrounding this lunar eclipse, okay, and about letting something go, right? Because it's eclipse season and we often have something eclipsed out for a new beginning to take form. And the 1111 gateway is very much bringing in new opportunities, right? Well, I was talking about the energy that you're needing to be very, that you're needing to be very calm at this time. And to take your time, because when something gets eclipsed out, you need to allow that to happen. You need to process what's happened before what can come in for you, right? So I've been talking a lot about this energy because that's the biggest thing I've been seeing with this eclipse energy, right? So I've been tapping into all the different realms to get more guidance and assistance, and, telling you guys that you need to be calm at this time and allow you to feel and release and let go and surrender, and that something new is coming. And even in my readings, I feel as though I'm a lot calmer. My channeling has slowed down. It's not as intense. It's not as fast paced. I was talking about that, right? Well, I was getting ready to go into the dragon realm, which that'll be my next reading if you feel guided. But I thought I'd pull a few more for the elementals, and I was just in shock, in awe of the cards that were coming out. So I wanted to do another reading off that energy. And show you guys that all of these cards talk about peace and calmness and taking time to relax, because it is so significant at this time that you need to really just take the time to allow things to close out, and that you're not forcing the new beginnings, the new cycles to begin, because if you do, you could miss something, or you could miss something that's very important, part of your healing, or closing out something. Really, you really need to be mindful of your thoughts, your actions, how you're observing things, how you're seeing things. And that last reading, I was talking about how I overlooked something because I was used to being in that mindset, or I fully hadn't closed something out. So what I was perceiving to be one way, I was mistaken because I had looked over it so quickly. And maybe in the past, or it's like if you fully don't close something out, you can mistake in it, right? And another reading I did with another realm is I was saying to keep your heart open, because a lot of you guys, you need to close these cycles and these doors, but you don't want to stay too closed off to love, or you could be missing the love of your life coming in, right? And maybe that's also why you're being called to slow down and take your time, because something else could be getting prepared and ready for you. So I had already pulled these cards because I was just getting ready to, I was calming down. Before I put the deck away, I'm like, let me get some more cards. So really this is a continuation of that reading that I just did, right? And if you feel guided, I would take a look at it, or any of the realms, because they're all interconnected. All the realms are helping all of us integrate this energy from this 1111 gateway portal and the solar eclipse in our energy. So any of my readings, right? Okay, so the overall energy is the pumpkin patch here, which is very beautiful because this is the season of fall, right? And what I thought was beautiful too is right before the reading, I was moving around my altar a little bit, right? And I pulled my white pumpkin, and it's like, all right, I guess it's time to come down, and I was looking at him, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to leave him on my desk for this reading. And I've had him up in the window, so I always take that as confirmation and symbolism. So the last reading you'll see is right here on my desk. So to me, white's about purity, right? And honesty. And it was so cute that I see the pumpkin patch as the overall of what I pulled here. And I did see this card as I was shuffling, but I went off of what was pulled out, right? So this card talks about observation, thought, mindful, and understanding. The quiet and peaceful pumpkin patch is my favorite place to sit and ponder. I do my best thinking there. The questions and answers seem to come quite freely. From my spot on the knoll, I have a clear view of the pasture and the rolling green hills. I can see the distant rooftops of the nearby village and the lazy trails of smoke drifting from the crooked chimney stacks. I think of the town folk who live there with all the things, their busy lives, with no time to spare. So today I ponder a spell that gives you time, lightens their load, vanishes all those things, and roots a desire to have all of this and more. So I felt to read the full description of the card. Okay. Now the message says, contemplation involves a careful consideration of people, things, and ideas, and can give us a clear understanding of what is being observed. Thoughtful reflection can help us to be more objective, to see things in a different light, and as a result enable us to be more mindful of our words and actions. Very beautiful, right? The overall energy that I was seeing too in the last reading, I think it was under the nightingale, was the shield maiden. I'll probably read that one at the ending of this because I felt very significant because these were showing again to me. And I didn't read this one in the last reading, but I read all the ones that follow, and it had gotten flipped to the bottom here. Okay. So, I still have the Kingfisher bookmarked, and that is Embrace Peace. That was a very significant card. Calm, letting go, inner peace, communication, compassion. See, practical actions can help us find inner peace. These actions might include creating time to relax, learning to accept, letting go, and simplifying our lives. Peace of mind is a state of psychological composure that allows us to keep ourselves calm and confident during stressful times. And that's what I feel that you're really being called to do at this time. Peace in our minds and peace in the world around us, both conditions that can be beneficial to the quality of our lives. Okay, so the snail rider came out here. Slow down and smell the roses. She has found that gentle peace of the snail is a truly peaceful way to travel, and that it's through the slowest of journeys that the most rewarding discoveries are made. Our lives can benefit from slowing down. Mindful observation of the simple beauties of life can help us put our own troubles into perspective. Beautiful. So following that was Seabed. And this talks about find your sacred space. Calm, peace, silence, solitude, and relaxation. We can too benefit from having a sacred space. A special spot where we can go to relax and recharge, whether it's a park bench or a part of your home or garden. Your sacred space can be anywhere you want it to be as long as it's comforting and calm. Love that. And the first card that came out with this reading was the Aviators. It talks about being confident, successful, challenges. See, I felt to tell you that I feel there's going to be more situations that are going to arise that are going to be kind of like aftershocks. Is that what it's called? After an earthquake, there's a couple more things that come about. I feel that's going to happen, but it's not going to be anything that you're not going to be able to handle. I feel you're going to see these things before they come. But it's just going to take some strategizing, how to close them out, wrap them up, and that's also why they're wanting you just to be calm and patient, not moving into the next thing yet. So, that's why I feel there's some challenges still to come here. By being an inspiration, we can set an example that has the power to propel others to create achievement. We raise the bar of what's viewed. Not only challenge ourselves to try harder, but we lead a more creative and dynamic life by the encouragement of others and their potential. Beautiful. World of adventure. Adoring fans will read of their exploits and how they use their skills and ingenuity to overcome the challenges in long distance. You're definitely going to overcome these things. Maybe some of these things that you overcome others are going to see this, and maybe that's what in fact could very much open up some new opportunities, right? It's Sometimes people see others going through things and they say, you know what, I'm going to help them. I feel that's happening here for somebody. Now the Shield Maiden says, adopt the warrior spirit. It's another card about courage, strength, determination, and adaptability. She was always determined, curious, and proud. She learned to sail, fight, navigate by the stars, and battle with the angry seas. As a woman, she was courageous and strong. She was a savior, a beacon of power and hope in her time of need. By adopting the qualities of a warrior mindset, it is thoughtful and balanced. We can enable ourselves to be more readily adaptable to changing and challenging situations. This is where I feel that they're having you come into balance here, finding some calmness, getting a little bit of rest to be ready for what's to come. The warrior spirit views obstacles as an opportunity to learn and to succeed, and may manifest itself as discipline, courage, determination, commitment, strength, and integrity. So that's what I feel that's happening too. And that's why I think they want you to take this time, so you're not overly stressed or feeling as though when these things do come about that you're not going to be able to handle them. Because sometimes when we have a lot going on and we don't have that time to calm down, to seek peace, we just don't have it in us, right? And this is somebody that very much does. So you need to take this time, right? And like I said, there's something, it's all about timing. There's something that, like, an opportunity is going to arise off of something. Sometimes an injustice will happen, right? But when you take it as a lesson, or, you keep your integrity, you keep your composure, and you allow, the laws, the universal laws to step in and take care of things, that's when things can, in fact, change, and then divine justice can come in and opportunities can arise off of these situations to kind of be to balance the scales, right? To bring justice in for you. Look, I just looked on another card. Sea glass. It was this in a little owl. I was flipping while I was talking. And it says, calm, peace, quiet, stability. Beautiful. They had me do that while I was talking. Listen. Meditation is a practice that uses techniques such as mindfulness to train attention and awareness. The purpose of meditation is to help us improve our health by achieving mental, clear, and emotional calm and stable state. Meditation has been scientifically proven to have a number of benefits, including stress reduction and easing of anxiety and depression. You know what, I'm seeing a lot of sea. If any of you can go to the sea or the ocean, you definitely should. I went last week. I was very called to go to the ocean. I wanted to go see the eclipse, the morning of the eclipse. I was going to go to the ocean, but there was so much chaos the night before. My entire family was up. Nobody slept. I was like, I can't make it. I have to go to sleep. And actually, I fell asleep, and I was just too tired to get out of bed to even go look at the blood moon, because I knew that it had like 84 minutes or whatever that it was illuminated, and I was just so exhausted. So anyway, the next morning I went, and it was very rewarding, refreshing. And then it was all in preparation for Hurricane Nicole coming, but so that chaos was there, but it was still just very rewarding and calming, and listening to the water and the ocean and everything. So anyway, I'm picking up on, you have to be in the moment. Like, even though I knew that there was a lot of chaos going on, I knew that the hurricane was coming, the wind was picking up, the weather conditions, I just still needed to take some time to relax, right? So, yeah, seabed, sea glass. I'm getting sea here. Sea could be symbolism, but see if you guys can go to the sea, that's a sign. I thought there was one other water message I was getting. Okay. But focus your attention. She is attentive to her thoughts and feelings, non-judgmental, as her mind drifts like the gentle current from one notion to another. So they want you to be open, be adaptable, go with the flow. Look up symbolism behind sea. That's what they're telling you here. Look up the symbolism of the sea, the ocean, waves, water. And water is very purifying. Peace is definitely coming in here. There's way too many cards talking of that. But it's like, you got to find that inner peace, right? Even amongst the struggle and the chaos, right? And then one more, because sometimes when I go through my deck, I'll look through cards that draw my attention. And it was the little owl. I was doing that while I was talking, so I don't know what number it is. So I feel it's significant. Here it was. Yeah, 21. I seen the little owl in that sea glass while I was talking, and then I was like, is this just me looking? Should I call them out? And they were like, call them out for the reading. So this was the card. And there's an owl on her antler here. Little owl. 21. Harmony, equilibrium, health, habits, and happiness. Achieve balance. Beautiful, right? The peace is a metaphor for balance. Okay. Her mind and body are in sync and highly attuned to her environment. When we are living in balance, we invite peace and harmony. Look at that. To achieve balance in our lives, we must learn to maintain equilibrium between our mind, body, and spirit. We can do this by creating and embracing substantial, healthy habits. I know they showed me that one. See how powerful this is? I love connecting with all the other realms. This one I refer to it as my elemental deck because there's so many beautiful elements associated with it. And the elf kind, the fairy kind, see it's inspiring characters who show their bravery, strength, and wisdom in this enchanting oracle deck. The charming elves and magical beings aid in their adventure with the trusting animal companions. So it works with the animals and the realms of the elements, right? Earth, air, fire, water. You're getting very much the water. But it also has, mermaids, the histories, the fairies, magical beings in here. And we see the mermaid symbolism too. What was I going to say? But yeah, you're definitely getting the water element. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. So 1717, I just seen it's an angel number you guys should look up too, because I just looked up right at the time there. So anyway, I'm going to leave this reading here. Definitely you could check out some of the other realm readings. Thank you guys so much for watching. You should definitely subscribe to my channel if you have not. If you're guided to me, you're guided to me for a reason. Know that. All right. Love you guys. Bye.